All right, so we're back at it. To the job. We got Zeke with me here today. So this is the idea is we need to find out where this is going and how is it connecting to that. So we're gonna dig. We don't have to dig like right next to it all the way. We can like start digging like right here. We need to find the joint wherever they join together. So for this one, it's a little bit of snow in there. It's going this way. So for this one, we can start going over here and then going that way to see where. I'm guessing this right here goes to here and it joins somehow. That's all we need to find. We just need to find the joint. That's it. And so basically those wires are going over there all the way to that box over there, but we just need to find the joint for that. So here is some shovels. This is the shovel I was using the other day. If you want to use this, or if you want to use a big one, however you want. And let's start digging. I said if you want gloves, we got gloves. It is cold today. I don't know where the gloves are. There's these. It's pretty hard, but it's really not. It's soft. So you just want to go. Oh wow. Oh dang. It's a lot harder than last time. Wow. Last time it was not this hard. You're gonna have to get to the softer part. Just like that. This is a man's job right here. All right, so we're getting to it. Let's see what happens. Supposedly we need to be doing this with the right equipment, but we are just gonna go for it today since the weather is a little better. Just gonna go. I think I hurt my knee. This is what happens when you start getting old. I didn't warm up my legs, my knee. might have heard it. We're trying to find where that unites to this. And so I found a pipe that's coming over there. Okay, so I think we found the joint that's coming from over there. So over here, there's a box in there. No, so we don't need this side. We just need that area right there. We need to get to that square. So it looks like there's a 4x4 box right there, and that's exactly why we can't really run our wires. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a box over there, a box here, and a box on each one of these. So hopefully that's the case, and we can just open that box and pull the wire from there. Hopefully. Okay, so we're uncovering our box. I don't know if you can see. There's our box right there. And so the idea is that we're gonna be able to pull from, when we open that box, pull from there. We can pull the wires out and then pull the wires out. And so this is why most likely in there everything is tangled up. So when I was trying to pull from that box over there, I couldn't pull, or from over here, because it's all tangled up in there, most likely. So we're getting ready to see this. All right, I think we should be good. So let's see. All right, this is our box. It's all labeled right here. It says up pole 8, cam 10, and this says to pole 7 from T-box. Oh crap, T-box. Okay, so there's another box over there. There's a T-box over there. And then going up. No! There's a little pouch, red pouch. It's got screwdrivers in it. Bring it, please. So from what we understand, there's a MDF over there, and then it goes into a T-box over there that I'm guessing one goes over there and one goes here. So every time there's a T-box, there's probably like there's probably some coiled up wires, and that's why we can't pull on it. So we're trying to uncover this box and then go from there. What are we gonna find in here? Da-da-da-dan. And look at that. They're wet. So what we're gonna do, Zeke, is take off that plate right there. You know where you were digging the hole? Take it off. I think it with one of those, with that drill. Take it off and you're gonna see a bunch of wires. So I want to see if I can, if he takes that off over there, I'm gonna pull on this and see how far we can get. Yeah. Now tell me if you feel me moving any of them. No?
I felt a little bit.
On which one?
I don't know. I felt it from this, not the top.
Yeah, from the bottom. Yeah. Okay. We gotta find the T over there. Okay, so now we gotta find where this connects. But yeah, this is the path, and we're gonna have to do direct burial cable. That's gonna be expensive. So we'll see. So again, this is our box right here. Camera is going up and then camera's going that way. And it's saying that there's a T-box over here. So we need so yeah, we're just guessing. We're taking an estimated guess that it's gonna be around this area. And then we gotta find it. So basically you would be asking yourself, why do I not just run like a fish tape? Well, because there's not an elbow right here. So if I run a fish tape, it's gonna get stuck in that box. And that's the thing. If I would have done this, I would have run it directly. Unless I left like a plan on where everything is exactly. But because of that, now we gotta do it this way. Okay, so whew, we found the box. So we both, Zeke and I estimated this hole to be that right there, and it wasn't. Then Zeke did this hole, and then it wasn't. And then, well, actually it was. Just the pipe was a little bit more that way. And then we just follow it a little bit more, and we found our box right here. So we're gonna uncover this box. Now from here, we should be able to pull one of those wires, and then we should be able to pull to that. And now I'm pretty confident that we kind of find our line of sight for all the boxes that are along this way. So let's see. So this says to DVR. It says to come one, pull 1 inch PVC. And this is the T-box. Yep, this is where it's teeing off.
Pull it this way?
Yes. Okay, right there. Got it. All right, so we got it. Look at this. I'm pulling right. All right, now go over there on the other side, on the other one. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I wasn't able to pull from over there. It was so hard. Maybe because it was airtight. I don't know. I'm gonna pull. Try to pull out each one of the wires. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna cut the wires over there. We found our T. So let me see. How many wires you got right there? Okay, there's 8 wires coming over there, from over there to here. Okay. Give me wire cutters. All right. So we for sure found the path from here to there and there to there. We still got to find the path over there, and then so there's our 8 wires right there. You know, remember how we have 8 wires over there and 8 wires here? I mean 6 wires over there and 8 wires here. Is because 2 of the wires are going 1 and 1, and so 6 are only going over there. And so that's the thing. We're going to pull all the wires back. We're gonna rerun every single wire, and in order to do that, we need to get clear paths. So we're gonna just cut these wires. We don't care about these wires because these wires are going away. So Zeke, do me the honors. This one's. Cut them all. All right, go inside and pull this back. You can be out of the way. It's so cold, my nose is. So he's gonna go inside and pull them all. Bam. Okay, so now we have our clear path. Okay. All right, Zeke. So go in here, and I want you to pull on one of the wires. Pull as hard as you can. One of the wires that is coming this way. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, as hard as you can. Whichever one lets you pull. What we want to do is we want to release the tension, because obviously everything is so tight. So we want to release the tension in at least one wire. So let's see, can you pull the wires this way? Any other wires?
This way?
Yeah, pull that wire as much as you can this way. As much as you can. Cut the wire on the closest that you can to the hole.
This one?
Yep, the closest that you can. Yep. There you go. Zeke is on the move. Okay, now Zeke, you're gonna grab this wire that you just cut, and then you're gonna pull with both hands or whatever you can. We gotta see this wire over here. Go ahead. I think something was moving. Go ahead again. Something's going. Nothing? Okay. All right, I'm gonna give it a try. Go ahead and kind of point those up to release some tension, hopefully. Let's see if we can pull. Ah! 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 Woo! No way. Identify it. Identify it. Yes. Yes. That one. Is that the one? Okay, here we go. Sucker. There we go. Here we go. So what you want to do is you want to take a couple out so you release the tension, and then we're gonna put our jet lines in there. There we go. Here we go. Ah. 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 So they're pretty much all, they were all tight in there. That's why we couldn't pull. But now that we took one out, whew. So imagine, this was impossible to pull it from all the way over there. Okay, so now let's do another one. Ah, this one's still tight. Hey. Ah! I'm gonna pull another one. So remember, we're gonna put our jet line on it, but not till we have good room. Whew. Okay. Now, try to pull back one of those. Another one. All the way.
Red.
Yeah. It's all very wet. Okay, so
Got it.
So because we're gonna need to leave soon, I just want to leave everything. I just want to run the line from here to there. So go ahead and go over there, and we're gonna pull it that way. Go ahead and pull. No, 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 no. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. Pull more? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so we're good. So you're gonna pull the rest of the wires back. Okay, so we're gonna pull the rest of the wires back, and that way we can leave our jet line going through here that way. And then we also have one wire left, just in case something happens to the jet line. We can always pull on that one wire back. So
All of them?
all except one.
Does it matter which one?
Yeah, so I'll tell you. Go ahead. Yes.
Really?
Yes. And if you can hear, there's water. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. There's one more.
The one that goes here?
Yes. All right. So now, if you can see, we have a jet line that's going from there to here to there. We have this one as a backup just in case, and then we have this one that's going to the camera over there. So we got two wires over there. We still need to run. For now, we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna cover it up. We're gonna put the dirt back on because there is a storm coming. There's a snowstorm coming, so we need to tighten it all up. We're gonna try to seal it up as much as we can. All right.
Well, the water doesn't do anything to the cable, right?
Not the type of cable that we're gonna put in here. We're gonna put direct burial cable in here. So we need to somehow mark it, which we will like this. There it is. Just leave this out and cover it up. That's the deal, guys. That's the deal. Now here's what it looks like.
All the way?
Yep. And we're just gonna cover that up, and we're gonna cover this up as well. Unfortunately, there's a lot of water and crap in there. We're not gonna clean that up right now. We're gonna do that when we actually run the wire. Now there's all these wires running that way, so we're gonna cut those wires and coil them up in there, and we can use them as pull wires from over there, hopefully. So we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna wrap things up because there's a big storm coming. We're here in Wapaka, Wisconsin, and so there's a big storm coming, and we're not gonna be able to run our wires today. But at least we came out here to find the path. We have successfully found the path. So now these wires are the ones that were coming from over there. We cut them over there. We're gonna cut them here just to give me some slack, just so that I can have something to pull on next time I come. We're gonna cut them here. Now all these wires are disconnected from power. There's no power, and if there was, well, too late. Now this wire is the one that's going up to that camera. We're actually gonna disconnect it as well. And then this wire is going to the next box over there. So we're just gonna disconnect, and we're gonna try to wrap everything up in here. This is our jet line that is coming from the MDF, and we're just gonna put everything in here. Now if you can see, there's water in here, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. All we're gonna do is wrap everything up, put everything in here. There's no need to mess with any of that right now. We just wanna wrap this up in here. We wanna wrap that up in there and get out of here. Well, the guys that did this before us were kind enough to label everything and run everything under conduit. Not a bad idea, but there's still water in there. And so those cables are not direct burial cables. That's why those cables are bad, because they got moisture and water and all that in there. So we're gonna run Cat6 direct burial in here, and that's gonna be that's not a cheap kind of wire, but it is the wire that's gonna be for the future. It's gonna last you a lot longer. They should have done that from the beginning. And that's why we're here fixing this, because they didn't put direct burial cable in there. And I know that even though you have it on the pipe, you think that that it's gonna be, you know, secure, but what if it's not, you know? So just run direct burial cable. You know, just prove it for the future. We're gonna leave this cable here, and then Zeke's gonna put dirt on it, and we're gonna know where our hole goes, exactly where our T goes. So let's just cover that one up, Zeke. Yeah. That's it. That's it for today. On this end right here, we got our jet line going in all the way. We're just gonna push this wires in, because these are like our backup wires for next time. We're gonna close this up, and let me show you what it looks like in here. There's a jet line right there. So basically, our jet line from right there goes all the way down to that box right there, to that box over there that Zeke is covering up right now. And so that's as far as we got, but I'm pretty sure we got a pretty good shot for all those cameras, for all those cable runs. Whenever we get the cable here, that's what we're gonna be doing. And so I'm gonna close this up. Yep. And then we're gonna close this up too, because we're not gonna need this anymore. We're only gonna need that and that over there. So let me get the shovel. And so the reason why we uncovered this is to know what direction the pipe was going. I don't know if the pipe was going that way or that way and then teeing off over there. I don't know what they did. So we did this to know what direction it was going to help us find those boxes over there. So now that we don't need this, we can just put everything back. That's it for now, just covering it. And then when we come back, we gotta cover it better. But for now, since there's a snowstorm coming, I just wanted to make sure we have a little bit of. All right, so Zeke is bundling everything up, all this wired. We got a plan. Whenever the weather is better, we have a plan. So this is where our other hole is. This is fine for now. We'll deal with this when we come back. So that's the project. So this is part 2. I'm sure there's gonna be part, I don't know, 4 or 5, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
Leave this outside or in there?
Let's leave it in there. But for now, that's it. Done for today. We just came here to discover the path, and we successfully did.